Hi babe, welcome back to my channel. So I saw this hairstyle by November Love and I tried to recreate it because it is delicious, and this is what I came up with. If you're interested in learning along with me, this is my Learn With Me series, then just keep watching and see how I recreated this gorgeous hairstyle. So the very first thing I tried to do, of course, from the style, was to get that tiny braid in the middle of all the hats. So I sectioned the hair into two equal halves, and both of them contributed tiny hairs to the middle one to create that middle braid. So after sectioning your hair into two, then you take little hair from the left and little hair from the right to create the center braid, which I braided all the way almost to the nape of the neck, but not up to the nape of the neck, as you can see. Then I went ahead and started creating the heart shape. If you do not know how to make a heart, how to braid a heart, I have absolutely beginner friendly, like zero level friendly. If you don't even know how to cornrow, I have like a head-breaking you must learn how to cornrow video. Even from the comments you can tell that that video is as detailed as it can be. After watching that video, you will learn how to cornrow. If you want to, I will have it linked in the description bar. If you do not know how to braid a heart, because you need to know how to braid a heart to create these hairstyles, because you're braiding 4 hearts here. I have a video intended for a beginner, detailed to the T, for how to braid a heart step by step. So when I was done, I went ahead, I'll braid the left hand side and the right hand side like that until you braid 4 of the hearts. Something I wish I can change was trying to make the sizes different, which I thought at the end of the video was unnecessary. So just aim to braid everything equally. And if you're braiding the hair of a child, if you're recreating this hairstyle on a child, you have to take into consideration that her scalp will be small. So if you want 4 hearts to fit in there, you have to make it smaller. And you will see from mine, the first heart is smaller than the second, third, fourth, which is very unnecessary. Just make them equal, it will be fine, still very fine. And so that is it. I create the heart on the left and on the right. Okay, in her picture, she didn't let the middle braid extend the way I did before creating the heart, but I swear this thing looks finer when this pointed part of the middle braid comes out just a little bit. Like, I don't know, I feel it looks nicer, because it's not the first time I'm actually learning this hairstyle. The first time was a fail, guys. It was a fail. There are just little details, like, even though this hairstyle intimidated me, and after like looking at it intensely, I was like, I can do this, I'll just do it like this. And when I started, I just shocked myself, because I ended up forgetting some things and finding out that just little changes can ruin everything. So this is not the first time. I know you're learning with me, but this is not the first time. So just watch for my mistakes. In the course of the hair, you will see where little changes can ruin or change. Like, you might have hair overlapping on the heart if you don't add it at the right time to the bigger braids. If you're not careful with the tail of those braids, I actually couldn't figure out how to make them lie flat like hers the first time, but I later got it. You have to be mindful of when to add the tail of the braid to the next heart to get the shape looking the same and not just looking messed up. When you start braiding the jumbo braids by the side, you need to be mindful of how you add the hair from the sides of the heart so that it won't cover up the shape of the heart. Like, you can't just pull it up onto any angle and add it up. No, it's going to ruin the shape. So you would see all those in the course of the video. I think my mannequin head is the best ever. This is actually an afro type of mannequin head, but I washed, blow dried it, and it gave me this texture that is just like a blown out. I love the texture of this hair. It's the closest to like a black person's hair that I have seen, and you would see in the course of the video when I wanted to like tame like the flyaways, or instead of using like a hairspray, I just sprayed water on it and it changed the texture into like a coily type 3 hairs. You would see in the course of the video, but that was what I used and I love it. Before getting this mannequin head, because I have only come across very useless hand hurting type of mannequin heads all through my life, like I did my good research. I wanted a perfect hair that would serve me with all the hairstyles I want to learn and recreate, and I took my time. I watched several reviews on YouTube. I would check for tutorials on mannequin heads and check the mannequin head my favorite braiders were using, especially people who teach people how to braid, and I was landing at the same set of mannequin heads. And then I watched more reviews, made up my mind and got the 2 best ones I could find. I made videos reviewing each of them, and then I made another video comparing both of them in case you want to buy just one. So if you are in the market looking for a good mannequin head, or you hate yours, don't get one that would frustrate you. You can watch those videos before getting a mannequin head so that you can just get a perfect one. I got this one and loved her so much. I named her Nkechi. That's her Nigerian name, and we work together. I love her. She's just perfect for my tutorials. The only problem I have is the length of the hair. After all, it was an afro hair, like an afro, so it's about 8 inches or so. So if I need like really long hairstyles, you have to use hair extensions, which isn't bad. For the second one, I could have created this hair without adding any hair extension, but I prefer this texture, so I use this. You should absolutely watch those videos and get the best mannequin head you can find. This mannequin head is in my Amazon store. I have listed in there all like the things I use that I absolutely love, and this is among them. The link to my Amazon store will be in my description bar. You can check it out. If you're done watching this video and you feel like you need more, if you just have questions or just little help, you can ask me. But if you want like a one-on-one coaching, I think the person who made this hair, November Love, she offers like a braiding class. She offers braiding classes, so you can absolutely sign up for her course or just check her out. Her name is November Love on Instagram. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, so you won't find her here, but her hairstyles are gorgeous. They are lovely, and it's not just what any braider can just beat up, except for people who are like dead ass professionals that can just, maybe like Pana, I can just see a hairstyle and come up with gorgeous things at first try, and maybe, but her hairstyles, you have to think about what you are doing. She's the one that I saw how to braid flower braids from. Like, she has beautiful hairstyles, but she usually doesn't offer like details videos of how to create them, so that is where I come in. I find those gorgeous hairstyles, I practice it until I learn it, and then I break it down and give it out freely. But if you need more, of course, like a braiding class is supposed to give you more. If you need that, please check her out. And so even if you don't need a braiding class, just go support her on Instagram, because she's amazing. She's so inspirational with her hairstyle creativity, so you can still support her to be nice. But I am still braiding my 4 hats. That's a lot of hats to braid. And for a learner, once you're done with one, I promise you, you would even stop and dance. Like, it's exciting. And if you create this style on a child, you're the best braider ever. They would never stop talking about it and showing everybody the heart on their head. It's an adult that wants to recreate, that wants this hairstyle, so I just wanted to make sure I have it down so I don't start flopping on somebody's hair when she comes for the style. I am ready. So this is where I have to check and make sure that the placement is right. And when you pass the braid, try to turn it to face where, I don't know why the latch hook always just messes up the direction. So you fix it like that, you keep going. Make sure it is placed where you want it to come out from before you pass your latch hook. Just do that all the way to the back, guys. Just I was so excited, yeah. So let's keep on. So as I say, this is part of my Learn With Me series. I will be looking out for those hairstyles that make my heart scared. Like when I see them, I'll be like, God, what if someone just walks into my salon and I was like, I want this hair? I know I am going to flop on my first trial. So this series is just going to be me looking for those hairstyles that make my heart skip a beat, and then I learn it and recreate it here and break it into bit size, into bite size, and just dish it out. So if you're interested, I already have 2 videos in this series, so you can watch those and you keep up with me so that we can just keep learning and growing together and getting more confident when it comes to braiding. I don't want to be scared of different styles. I want to be able to just whip out, like, yes, I know you get what I mean. Yes. So if you like anything about the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to stay in touch and not miss a lot, you should absolutely subscribe. I am saying subscribe now. Your mind is doing should I not? Like, guys, you know how it is. One good day, on one very good day, you would need an information you once saw in a YouTube video and you cannot remember the name of the person, you cannot remember the title of that video. You would search and waste like 30 minutes of your time and you might not even still find the person. So guys, it is better you subscribe. If you keep seeing repeated contents that you don't like, you can just unsubscribe and be like, go to hell, I'm done. But if you need this video one day and you cannot find it for whatever detail, maybe it's even just to get a good mannequin head, and you cannot find my channel, you'll be pissed at yourself. Also, just subscribe. If you don't like what you see, you can also subscribe so that you not look for me. Yeah, this is where I sprayed water on the hair and it made everything just lie down. It changed the coil texture and the hair was just so obedient and lovely and nice, and I didn't need any gel, I didn't need any spray, anything. I sprayed her face mistakenly, but she's fine. And let's keep watching.